Hello friends, I am Suman. Welcome to my channel in the L Programming Academy. Today I am going to discuss about the next task which we can perform in the workflow rules. Right? That is how we can send an email with the help of workflow rules. So today we will see that how we can do this. So let's start. So there are some steps we need to follow to send an email with the help of workflow rules. So first of all, what we need to create? First, we need to create an email template. Then we need to create email alert, and after that we can create workflow rules, right? So what is email template? So Salesforce email templates are pre-designed layouts that can be used to create emails. Okay, so email templates are a great way to help in creating professional looking like emails that can be used in corporate companies brands such as logos, taglines, etc. Right? In simple words, we can say that it is a ready-made email which have common response to send multiple recipients or the customers. Right? So why do we use email template, or why do we need these email template? For consistent messaging across the company, save time to write the same mail for multiple recipient, right? If you want to send a same mail for the multiple recipient, then we no need to write same mail again and again, right? So we can use here workflow rules, right? So it can include the basic information like customer name, contact name, case number, etc. And you make a signature, or you can create a fixed mail content which you want to send the multiple customers at a single time, right? So let's start. Let's see how we can create an email template first. So come to our org, in quick find box, just write here email templates. Click on classic email templates. So these are all available templates are here which are existing one, and by clicking on new template we can create a new one. This is the folder. Here you can create your own folder also in which you want to, or you can keep your own created templates, right? So okay, let me show you how we can create. Just click here, create new folder, right? So here I'm going to give my folder name is private folder. Okay, so you can keep your name as per your requirement, right? These are all available email templates. If you want to select any of one from here and you want to keep inside your this folder, you can select like this, right? For now I'm not keeping anything from here. I will store by creating my one. Okay, so just have a look on these options. First is this folder is accessible by all users. If I will choose this option, then every user can use my template, right? If I will select this folder is hidden from all users, so it can be work as a private one for me, right? No one can access this. If I will select this option, so this folder accessible only by following users, means you can select a public group from here if you want to share with that public group, or you can select the roles, you can select the roles and subordinate, right? For now I'm just using this for my one myself, right? So we have created. Now click on save button, right? So in this way we have created this private folder, and there is no template available, so we are going to create a new template which will store in our private folder. So just click on this new template. Here you can create any type of email template, right? You can choose any of one. You can choose text, you can choose HTML, custom one, Visualforce. For now I'm choosing this text one, right? So click on next button, right? This is my folder. Just check this box available for use, my template. Now I'm going to create my template. So my template name is template for book sale or bookshop. Okay, before creating this, I would like to show you the scenario, right? So let me open my application. Just click here. Now this is my application, my college. Okay, now I'm going to apply this on bookshop, right? So what is bookshop here? Programming, non-programming. Let me open this for you. So there is a discount offer. So what I want actually, when this discount offer will check, means if I am offering some discount on my book selling, then this notification or this mail should be go to the all customer which are existing in my database to tell them this discount offer is going on, right? So this is the scenario. Now come back to our email template. Now here description, if you want to give any description, you can give here. Subject I can give send a email to the customers, right? So what should be the email? Customers about discount offer. You can write like this. Okay, so what should be the email body? You can write your email body here, right? Suppose I am just typing hi, we are offering some discount here, please don't miss this opportunity. This offer is only for 10 days, right? Something like this. You can do as per your requirement, right? And at the bottom you can write with regards XYZ or thank you. Right? So in this way we can write our mail body. Okay, but I want to send by name, right? Suppose there is a customer whose name is ABC. So here should be write hi ABC, right? Like this. So how we can do this? So come scroll up. Here you can see select field type. So I need to select the field type, means which object field I want to select. So I'm using bookshop, right? So bookshop fields, just click here. Now as I selected this, all fields are available here, right? So which field I'm going to choose here? Name, customer name, because I'm sending this mail to the customer, right? So just copy this by pressing Ctrl C and come to our mail body, just type here, paste here, right? So who will be the receiver? That customer name will be here. Okay, so after doing this, let's just click on save button. Saving a record, the customer validation error. What happened? Already exist. Okay. Okay, so bookshop object. Okay. It is already available. Just click on save now. Now what happened? This template is unique. Okay, I put here hyphen, I need to put here underscore. Yes. Okay, so in this way we have created our email template, right? Now come are at the second part. So we have created our email template. So next is we need to create the email alert. So what is email alert? Let's check. So email alert means Salesforce email alert are customizable notification that send emails to user when specific event occur. Right? These alerts can be triggered by predefined conditions such as new data entries or change on existing records. Right? So this is a automated process. Okay, so it is a process in which emails generate by or an automated process and sent to designated recipient. Okay, so in simple words we can say email alert is nothing, it's just a process to sending a mail when we have what we have created to the particular customer or to the multiple customers. Okay, so if I am talking about this workflow rules, so we do not need to create an email alert separately when we want to apply send a mail in workflows, right? Just create a mail template only, and when we will use this template in workflow rule, that will be the next step in as an email alert itself, so we can create from directly there, right? So apart from this, email alert can be associated with process builder, visual flows and approval process. We will do these all one by one in our further videos, right? So let's start to create a workflow rule, right? So I'm opening another setup. In your quick find box, just type here workflow rules. Click here. Okay, I have made video on workflow rules, so I'm just keep going on. Just click on new rule, click on continue with flow rules. Okay, same thing I'm doing again. So my object name is bookshop. Just select, click on next button. So rule name is rule for sending a mail. Okay, if you want to give any description, you can give here. I need to select any of one option. So this time I am choosing this. So created and anytime it's edited to subsequently meet criteria, right? I have made the detailed video this, you can go for that. So in criteria I am going to select the discount offer, right? Discount offer. So if this is discount offer is equals to true, right, then this rule will fire or this rule will execute, right? Now click on save and next button. Right? So here I need to select the action. Which action? Still we are on immediate workflow action. So this time I am choosing email alert, right? Just choose this option. So description, send a mail to the customer telling about discount offer. Okay, you can give as per your requirement. Now object name is, now here I need to choose the email template which we I have created, right? So choose our folder. Our folder name is private folder. This is our template which we have created right now. Just select this. Okay, so recipient type, what type of recipient you want to send this mail. So you can send this mail to the user. You can select any of user which are available here, right? You can go for roles and subordinate. You can go for roles, but for now I am choosing this email field, right? So because I want to send this email to all the customers, all the database, right? So that's why I need to choose this field. Okay, so select this. Now after doing this, here I can write any other email address also, right? So okay, so just click on save button. If you want to make this address as a default address, then you can check this checkbox, but I'm not doing this. I'm just clicking on save, right? So in this way we have created our email alert also, right? We have create our template. We have used this template but to creating this email alert, and we have created the action in workflow rule, right? So now next step is done. So just click on done, right? And we need to make it active, right? So click on activate button. Okay, so let's check how it works. Come to our application, just give a refresh first to our application. Okay, so I'm going to create a new record, right? So okay, I can choose this customer name. I'm giving Myra. Okay, email address I'm giving this one so I can show you. Okay, so book category is C programming, book name is let us see, book price is 1000, and I'm offering the discount offer, right? So by checking this checkbox, our workflow rule will fire, right? So just click on save button. Okay, let's check the email. I hope Gmail I have sent on this. So let's check here, right? So you can see the time, it is the same 34:34. So I just received this mail, and here you can see the name is also available here, right? So in this way you can send an email with the help of workflow rule, right? So come back here. Okay, I want to show you by editing also, because I choose the edit and criteria should be there. Let me check here. Here I can see, right? This is Shobha. So I'm going to edit this field also, discount offer. Just check this and save it. Still I should receive a mail because the criteria is matched, right? So just let me open one more time. I should not close, but still it's okay. Just click here. So here, this is a new mail, right, which I have received. And here, see, this is the name, right? Okay, so in this way we can do this with the help of workflow rule. So that is all about how we can send an email alert to all the customer by using workflow rule. So that's all for today lecture. So thank you for watching. If my videos are helping you, then please subscribe to my channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon to get the notification about the new videos, and please share and like and comment. And please mention in the comment if you are facing any doubt related to this topic or another topic, Surely I will clear your doubt by creating the another video. Thank you for watching, and thank you for your support.